It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Snowhawks and the Bisons, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now two more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons, and whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling.
Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Chicago. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Fields now, 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That finds Vele, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. on the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, Allen. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bisons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bisons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Allen setting up to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that deep.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bisons take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bisons double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. They've got a man in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
This is hauled in by Myers. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. It's Allen out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Fields out of the gun. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Another throw for Fields. They get to him and bring him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And he's been one of the players of this game. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10, here's Allen. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Allen. That's caught for the first. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. On target to Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. Second down. To throw again, it's Allen. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this first half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We begin in the gateway to the west in St. Louis, Missouri. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jaden Reed, a touchdown catch in the victory. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break.
Stonehouse
But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Second and 10 now. He'll get this one to Brown. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Play action now with Allen. Able to find Ertz. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Kittle brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. He finds McConkey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Dicker connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Davis. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Now outruns their offense to take over. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Ball at the 33 for first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Running back, motioning right. Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
The Bisons sending out their punter. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He tucks it and takes off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 22 yards.
The tight end going in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Play action, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Fields out of the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's good for a. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's got this down to the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bisons looking like they'll start this season with a win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Allen going to the air. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes out to the left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Here we go. Oh,
They send the tight end in motion left. Here's 2nd and 2. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Fields looking to throw. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw Fields. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Another throw for Fields. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop it. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They connect for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Bisons as we say so long from Chicago.